Hello, Michael Bull here with the Commercial Real Estate Show at ICSC RECON14 in Vegas. I have Tim Perry here with North American Properties Director of Investments. And Tim, I guess you guys have been busy. We were talking, you got lots of tenants coming by. But I'd like to start off asking you about the investment market. What's your view of the retail investment market today?
We think the retail investment market's very frothy. We're about 75% of what we do is in the residential side, 25% in the retail. But the retail capital markets are driving record prices. And with our existing portfolio, we're looking at events for either taking out existing construction financing or liquidating them in the market.
Yeah. All right. So the buyers are making offers that sometimes you just can't refuse, right?
It's hard to be a holder sometimes. Yeah. Having said that, as a privately funded company, we do build, develop to hold.
Right. And what are you seeing for performance and tenant demand for your retail properties today?
Performance is absolutely increasing. Sales were going up at all of our properties, and the tenant demand for new locations across the country is expanding as well. And we're looking to take our Avalon product and relocate that in other markets where demographic shifts have not been met, where average household incomes and population have grown without the product to meet it.
And tell us a little bit about Avalon. That's a unique product, being someone would consider suburban, but a mixed use. Tell us briefly about Avalon.
Well, Avalon it's urban, it's walkable, and it's as authentic as we can make it. It may be in the suburbs, but where the future of retail is headed toward an experience versus the experience on the property versus the experience of shopping. Integrating the uses, the multifamily and the retail and the office into one location, focusing first on how someone is experiencing the property, and second on where they shop, is where we think that's the future of retail and is what's going to drive sales.
And you've got a big residential component there. You have retail component there. In this phase, how are those different components working? And for those of you who are not familiar with it, it's a suburban location outside or north of Atlanta. But boy, it seems like an in-town project, doesn't it?
It is. I mean, everyone talks about doing urban, walkable developments. We took that model and put it into the suburbs. We have over 1,000 people on the waiting list for 250 apartment units. We think we'll be 25% above market when we come out with the pricing. The single-family for sale product that we're developing has over 2,000 people on the waiting list for 101 homes.
Yeah.
And then in the office sector as well, we see rents about 25% over what you can get literally across the street just by being inside this environment.
Yeah, that's amazing. So you're going to expand, do more of that Avalon type projects. And where should we keep our eyes open to bring you great locations?
Well, we're looking throughout the Southeast, throughout the Sun Belt, from Texas to D.C. down to Florida.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what other areas is North American growing moving forward?
We're continuing to expand our residential platform. We now develop residential out of Atlanta. We're also looking at expanding our retail development and into student housing, where we're currently doing a 710-bed student housing project in Tallahassee. Following government, healthcare, education remaining primary drivers.
Okay. And so where are the opportunities there? Are they as diverse as that, or where might some opportunities be? Some tips for us today.
Well, in major markets throughout the Southeast, whether that's Charlotte, Nashville continues to grow. We're active in that market, but also in Midwest cities with revitalizing their downtown markets, and you see a lot of residential growth and ultimately urban retail demand.
Yeah. Are there some properties out there that you're looking to acquire or to sell right now that you guys are involved in?
We have a few properties in our portfolio that we're going to sell just because we think that the NOI growth has flattened out, and again, the capital markets are enhancing the values of those. Acquisitions, North American remains a primarily development company, so we're looking at sites throughout the Southeast.
Okay, and what's your experience been at Recon this year compared to previous years?
It has been extremely active. In the past couple of years, we've been about execution. Avalon is 97% leased. So while we're focused on leasing phase 2 and focused on leasing at Atlantic Station as well, This year has been a lot about restocking the pipeline and looking at opportunities and deals. I've had a lot of meetings, and it's very encouraging that there's a new development, realistic, new development on the horizon.
And these mixed-use projects, are you doing joint ventures where some of the other product types are being developed by other developers, or you guys own the entire project on these new developments?
We control the entire project. Again, it's about brand alignment. Avalon was about taking the brand of our retailers, the brand that the market associated with itself from a consumer standpoint, and aligning the property with it. So whether the valet is if you're dropping your car at valet on one end of the property or the other, the Avalon logo or the Atlantic Station logo is consistent throughout. Having said that, we're retail and residential, so we are joint venturing the office development with Hines. We have a single-family residential development partner as well. In addition, Avalon's got a 325-room full-service hotel that we're also doing a joint venture with a hotel development group.
Okay, that's great. Well, Tim, thanks for joining us today.
All right, thank you.
The Commercial Real Estate Show is brought to you by Atlanta Office Liquidators, new and used furniture liquidators, France Media, publications and conferences, Florida International University, Real Crowd, and Bull Realty Commercial Brokerage, a great place to do business. For more information on these companies or to access additional podcasts, videos, or blogs, visit commercialrealestateshow.com.